Hey, yo, welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one right here is for What We Do in the Shadows. Season 4, episode number 4. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It's been a while since we've seen this. So let's get back into it. Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Wait, what episode did I tell you it was?
4.
It's 5.
It's 5. So forget everything I said in the beginning.
Sorry.
And just know that it's episode 5. And that's how we're doing things around here. Just shenanigans. Let's go.
One thing that's exciting now that it is episode 5 that we're reacting to, regardless of what happens on our Patreon pulse tests and things like that, we are definitely finishing season 4 now, so I'm super excited. Thank you guys for coming through. It was in rotation, I think, in December. I got knocked out, so I'm glad to see it didn't take long for you guys to put it back in.
Yep.
One comment from the last episode from JoJo, who says, the book Laszlo was reading to baby Colin was In Cold Blood by Truman Capote, which is the first true crime novel about the gory murders of a family of 4 in their rural Kansas home. Totally inappropriate in the most glorious way. And I also caught on rewatching the subtitles that at one point in the fight, Nander says, "Stop hiding behind Greg," meaning the cameraman. Laughed my ass off. I mean, that fight was freaking glorious. Everything about it, all of the ad-libs, so good. As soon as you said that, I knew exactly what you're talking about. So let's get into episode 5 right now.
The child who clawed his way out of the abdomen of our dead friend Colin Robinson has reached that wild age.
It's mine. You'll take it off this second.
He's a very active lad.
It feels like weeks since I had a good day's slumber. Fucking little guy. His ruckus never seems to end.
He's very loud, and unlike us, he does not sleep during the day.
Nor does he sleep during the night.
When does he sleep?
I don't think he does.
Never a dull moment with that scallywag.
I'm pretty sure he must be part demon.
Nonsense. He's all boy.
How will everybody say about the bird?
Fucking Family Guy.
Takes the toy and plays with the box, which he then sets on fire.
Yeah, well, at least he's not showing signs of being a bore or an energy vampire. He has a very curious and inquisitive mind. Oh, no! Gizmo, shut the fuck up! We're doing a piece to Camarera, as I was saying.
Camarera!
Inquisitive and curious mind.
That is just a very nice bullshitty way of saying that if we leave him unsupervised for even one moment, he runs down to the bloody flooded basement and wreaks havoc for no good reason at all.
No, I think there's method in his madness. What we're seeing are the early tentative explorations of maybe a sculptor or an architect.
Or like that last one was like invested in it as a potential person.
If you want to live long, they have no use for your song. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead and out of this world. Now your hope and compassion is gone, so that you dream of the world.
Colin.
Stay dead, stay dead, stay dead. You're dead and out of this world.
But he needs to go to school so he can burn off some of this energy and learn structure and be around normal kids his own age.
But he's not a normal kid. He's a singer, he's a dancer, he's an entertainer. He's got the magic.
You've got to do something!
What about you? Have you been to a school?
I have. Actually, I happened to go to public school when I was little, and look at me, I turned out fine.
Great plan. Send baby Colin Robinson to a school and he ends up like you.
I have been thinking. Perhaps the answer is to send baby Colin Robinson to a performing arts school, where they just pretend to learn reading and writing and math, but at least they are there for like 8 hours of the day.
What's going on here then?
Where?
Have you had a haircut?
No, it's my
you had
eyebrows.
a haircut?
Have you been watching Star Trek?
Let's not focus on looking at me, okay? And focus on the big issue, which is the baby Colin, correct?
Okay, what if we send him to a very selective private school so he doesn't have to worry about rubbing shoulders with street tramps and dullards?
No, we have plenty of good public schools here, and they're free.
I thought you were doing the accounting. Isn't the nightclub swimming in the trillions?
No, we need that money to fix the house. And I wouldn't say trillions, no, definitely not.
Isn't
much
that
money have
in
you
the
made this
trillions?
I have to crunch the numbers, top of my head, I don't.
Hold on a second. Nandor, why don't you rub your genie?
He is a genie.
Well, whether he's a gin or not, give him a rub, make a wish, and we can clean this bullshit up.
Well, I cannot do that.
Why?
Because I only have a very limited number of wishes and I cannot be wasting them.
Selfish.
And anyway, I already asked him. And he said that he is legally prohibited from doing any kind of house stuff. Bummer. Of course, I could ask the gin to make all of my troubles with
Maybe
the house
I hate his
disappear.
eyebrows.
What are you
It's so
doing?
It's a very
distracting.
slippery slope.
Are you sure you haven't had a haircut?
First we fix the house, then it's like, oh, Nando, can you wish for a new rug or some shit? And before you know it, all of my wishes will be
Shit.
used up, and I will have no more wishes left to make a global impact. This is what I plan on focusing on next. Philanthropy. Hey.
You rang?
I did. It was an accident.
So, you are satisfied with the results of your last wish?
Would you excuse us for just a moment? Philanthropy stuff.
Oh, it's on his face.
His eyebrows.
I think the removing of the wrinkles around the eyes was a success, yes?
I live to serve.
Oh, I got
Our
wrinkles.
the smoothness of the skin is now drawing some attention to some bagginess under the eyes.
Come, let me see.
Come.
So this is what he's using.
Yeah,
This is for-
make yourself look good.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Do you guys have YouTube, and have you seen the new Mr. Beast video where he makes the world's largest elephant's toothpaste?
No, what the fuck are you talking about? We may look as children, but we're 143 years old.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
They're baby vampires.
It's all right, boy. They don't know what they're missing. Come on, let's get on with the job in hand.
Aw, see, you saw a kid.
Now I
You
come to
wanna go
think
talk
of
to
it,
kids.
I
Like,
suppose schooling isn't such a bad idea.
Yeah,
as long as he
see?
can have some japes and tomfoolery with his young cohorts.
No,
Smile
I
out. It will be
suppose.
very
No,
good for
I
him
suppose.
and very good for us.
Yeah, but none of this
Yeah,
public school shit. He's got to be amongst the elites like I was.
Well, I got some brochures here on some very impressive private schools in the area. Go. I'm just gonna put it down.
Well, you can forget this one. Doesn't have a cricket field or even a whipping post.
Good point.
And what you pose as a better solution?
Well, I would say, this one looks good.
That's a receipt.
Down, you idiot! You hurt my stomach, you dummy! Baby Colin! Nice try, asshole!
My bag. Little nephew found his way over to my house again. I caught him in the garage knocking holes in the drywall with a ball-peen hammer.
1,000 apologies to you, Shaw.
What's this? You sent a little guy to private school?
Yeah, we're thinking about it.
Oh, well, you better add Helen Country Day School to the list. Because you're talking to an HCD grad right here.
Really? Well, there you go. That's where the boy shall go.
Yeah, I can help you with that. I would be very tight with the headmaster.
Don't you think that's a rather hasty decision?
Sean went there, and look how he's turned out.
Right.
Tuck his trousers in and everything. I've never been more cocksure of any decision in my life.
Is everybody ready? The headmaster's gonna be here in 10 minutes. And remember, you're just a regular human being who likes to do regular human things. You are not a vampire, and if... oh no.
Ta-da! Well, A for effort on the whole, looking human.
That's how they
But no,
I
go
remember.
upstairs and change to whatever your least vampire attire is.
That is this.
Yes.
That is this.
This is that.
Okay, try this.
Oh, I love pizza so much.
That's pretty good. Some water. Wait, what happened? I thought you were gonna change.
I couldn't find anything else to wear, Guillermo. Just leave it.
Okay, it's fine. You look great. Okay, let's do this. Oh,
Just leave it.
Now, don't you worry, big man. You just do exactly what we rehearsed, all right?
Guys, here he is, the man of the hour, Headmaster Warren. Yeah, back when I was in school, he was nothing but a loser guidance counselor. But He really helped me set some more realistic goals for college.
A four-year program isn't for everyone, but you turned out to be a fine young man, Sean.
Talking of fine young men.
Oh, and this must be Colin. Hello, young man.
It's my pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir. And guess what?
What's that?
I'm a remarkable, smart lad who can sing and dance, and I never watch YouTube, and I never pound holes in the wall using a hammer. Please take a seat.
Oh, so human of him.
So human.
So,
Don't say
my
things like
apologies
so
for
human
not being
and
fully up
vaguely.
to speed, but who exactly are the parents?
Stop.
I can't with Andrew's face. I can't.
So, I'm sorry, where was I?
I don't know. I am just Matthew, the groundskeeper.
Didn't they mount Sean's mind? Is that the friend they mount their mind by doing
And there
switches?
Colin was, just perched on top of the tree like a little snake, but not a snake. A real human baby, very normal human baby. And we've had no choice but to take him in
That
crying.
is very odd. But really quite beautiful. We consider it a positive to support family structures that at one time might have seemed unorthodox. In fact, I venture to say we have families far less traditional than yours.
Shit! We aren't different enough. We need a weirder family structure. The more unorthodox we are, the more chance we have of getting him in.
No, I think we're doing fine with the adoption angle.
We need to be gay.
No, there's
We need to be
plenty of
gay.
gay parents out there.
Trust me. Gay is in.
Gay is
is
in.
hot. I want some gay.
I want
gay
some
it's gonna
gay.
be. Nandor, as you can see, we're
Gay is
Colin's
gonna
two
be.
dads.
Wonderful. You know, our school is quite proud of our acceptance of family structures that at one time
Yeah,
might...
can I stop you there? You need to know that we're very gay for each other.
Completely gay. We are like two French trombones.
And this guy, I ream him nightly.
And I'm always sucking him off. They are like, come, it's dinner.
None of this is
Don't suck him off your
necessary.
gay husband.
Yeah, which is amusing because I am dinner. And I just carry on reaming him. Sexually. You must understand that.
Hey, you got a problem with these guys being gay? I will ream you.
No, I don't have a problem.
You better not. Because I'll mess with homophobes. It's the 20th century.
Thank you for that,
Well
show.
said.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Appreciate it. Why did you do that for? That was going great.
If you're gonna do this, just hold hands and act normal. Stop talking about your explicit sexual
Sex
activities.
shit. Yeah, stop it.
Your relationship aside, could you tell me a little bit about Colin?
Oh, yes. Yes, they can.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Colin, you say? Yes. Give us a minute.
Okay.
Colin.
Ooh. Colin.
Colin is a bright and energetic boy who's eager to make friends. His favorite number is 31.
They need to tap
His
in
favorite color is
fucking
brown.
Guillermo.
And he loves both classic stage and movie musicals. He's actually quite a gifted singer and performer himself.
Wow. For a non-parental figure, you sure seem to know a lot about Colin.
You bragging about all your Colin Robinson knowledge is making all of us look like scada.
No one was saying anything, so I had to say something.
Now he's going to think with those absentee parent types who know nothing about their children and let their nanny do all the work.
Yeah, well, you are.
Fine. You want to be king of baby Colin Robinson?
So, has it been hard raising Colin alone? By
Now
myself,
he's a daddy,
as
but-
a single parent? Yeah, perhaps that's why we're so close. We only have each other in this cold, scary world.
Could I interest you in some refreshments? Potato chip, some eggs, cigaretto, perhaps a nice ripe banana.
Did that upset you?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, you look a little surprised.
That
or
rose
maybe
way up there.
troubled by what Guillermo just said?
No, that's just allergies. This is how I look when I get my allergies.
You know, one of the parents at our school is a top-notch allergist. I could put you in touch with him.
Yes.
A very nice family. His wife is a wonderful actress, but it wouldn't be appropriate for me to mention her name.
Oh, go ahead, tell us.
No,
Spill the
no.
beans.
Let's just say that you would recognize her from more than a few episodes of Law and Order.
Law and Order. I was going to say that.
Okay, I know what's going on here. It's as clear as day. This motherfucker, is a starfucker.
What? No, I don't think that's what he meant.
Yes, that is what these schools want. They want the famous parents so they can be like, I couldn't possibly say anything, but Lionel fucking Barrymore's kids might just go here,
That is right. He fucks
Why
us.
can't we find a celebrity and boss?
Well, this
This
is
shit's getting out of
Batman,
control.
which is a veritable playground for the glitterati.
This way?
So yeah, as long as it's SAG minimum, I'm down for anything.
Oh, this
Who's this
boy from
Shut up.
yeah, they're from the prank show.
It is actually really interesting you say that because Colin's father here, Mr. Sal Valcano, is a very famous actor also.
I wouldn't consider what I do acting, but
This is Colin's father. You know, the guy from Incomprehensible Jesters.
impractical jokers.
Nobody cares. Just sit there silent.
So Sal here is Colin's father.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry. It's been a long day and my memory isn't what it once was.
I keep thinking that I'm going through this. I'm having
Hey,
deja
that
vu.
guy?
It is me, Nando.
Oh, no. You're not Nando.
Okay, fine. I am not Nando. I am Adolfo, the butler or some shit.
All right. Right. So who exactly are the parents here?
Shit. I'm not sure I get the joke of the bit.
Lasso!
Whoops.
Trip was getting on my nerves with this jibber jabber.
They just killed him.
Wait. If you can hypnotize them for them to freeze and forget everything, wouldn't it be easier to just hypnotize Headmaster Warren into allowing Colin into the school without all this play acting?
Oh yeah.
Did this bitch just say what I think he said?
You did.
Are you off your tits, boy?
Yes.
Exactly. We are in far too deep now, baby. The only way forward is to stick to the plan. Little Colin has so many hobbies. It's just very hard to keep track.
Yeah, he definitely loves his big little head, you know? It's always bobbling all around.
Like yours, honey.
Yeah, this one and that one, they're all bobbling.
The pain of childbirth is nothing compared to the pain of child rearing.
That's beautifully said.
It's definitely not easy being a single mother, but I love baby Colin, my son.
What the actual fuck is that? Is that a talking doll?
So, please do tell me a little bit about Colin's hobbies.
Who is Colin?
Colin is our son, my darling. Just to be clear, old timer,
Baby,
I'm not always the
this shit is
sucker, and he's
fucked.
not always the reamer.
Though he does ream me nightly.
Adolfo, you dirty dog.
Wait a second. Haven't you only done this one? Hello.
Johnny! You know what? I'm not doing this.
Baby.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but my head is killing me.
Oh, you too? I got like the mother of all migraines.
Anyway, it's been a most informative evening. So, do you have Colin's transcripts?
What? What's that?
His transcripts from his previous school.
He's never been to school.
I'll have him sent over tomorrow.
Y'all should have just like Guillermo handled all of this.
So yeah, I pulled a few strings to get the guidance counselor from my old school to work up a fake transcript for baby Colin. You know, not really happy about dipping into the nightclub fund for it or the whole bribery thing in general, but it's what's best for the child. Anyways, I'm gonna go for a little walk and I'll catch you guys back at the house, okay?
Cause y'all making some money.
You got new clothes, you got new jeans. Got a
Jeans?
I mean, I have to crunch numbers to see where the trade
Yeah,
is.
Hey, you get all
Looking
new
at this
appliances.
You take care of that, right?
I'm gonna take it.
Oh, what's up? I thought you rapped for me. That was rap for the day. This isn't what it looks like. I mean, sure, yes, I've had, you know, access to more cash lately ever since I became the bookkeeper for the club, but
Maybe he's
I know I shouldn't be stealing from the club, and I'm not stealing.
Skimming off the top, man.
But just putting some cash aside to pay myself. It's not even about me. It's about family, okay? I just happen to have 2 families I gotta take care of, huh? Just like you have a family.
Fuck you, got a family.
No?
No?
Keep it right there.
Just leave it right there. All right, that was episode 4 of What We Do in the
5.
Shadows. Sorry, 5, yeah. What We Do in the Shadows. I thought it was an alright episode on there. Little intriguing how they kept going back and forth with the thing. But yeah, I mean, from the onset, Guillermo was right. They could have just hypnotized him and been done with it.
But I think she was
no.
like, because that's how the melting brain thing, I didn't mean to cut
Oh,
you
the
off.
hypnotizing
The melting brain thing, you gotta commit so that they believe it all the way through or something. You can't just erase all the stuff. I think that was what the...
That's what they did to the neighbor though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They kept hypnotizing his ass and he seemed to be fine though. Right?
He wasn't for a while.
Yeah, I mean, he's still a little slow, but I mean, I guess, okay. But 428 times, yeah, the dean is just kind of like...
But he died.
Oh, I'm going to say, he had a stroke, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he gone. So, now they just put Colin Robinson, just every sport imaginable in there. But I love how the dynamic is like they all trying to treat him like he's growing up as a kid and they the family that's raising him and shit. And so, that's good. And Nandor, I mean, it didn't really work for me with the face thing, but it just kept getting crazier and crazier, but it just didn't really work for me on there. What I do love is the Jinn. The Jinn is the funniest motherfucker on there all day. Just being super dry and sarcastic about, like, come on, can you get these wishes over with? I got places to be, things to do. Just whatever you need. Let's come on. And how many wishes he give him? Like 100 wishes?
I don't remember how many was.
Because he got a whole bunch of wishes.
But he's wasting a lot.
He definitely wasting a lot.
Because he wasted a bunch on these plastic eye
and
surgery.
His fucking ass is like, they like, can you just use a Jinn to clean up the house? Can we just patch up
You
this
could
house?
definitely use one to fix the whole house
Man,
up.
I ain't really got enough left. You know, I got a lot to do for the world. It's stupid. But, you know, I love the Jinn on there all day long. And, you know, and the skimming money from the top, Guillermo deserved what he getting all day.
For sure.
But then the twist is to find out that Nadia is still in 2. That is hilarious. So, good episode, man. I thought it was all right, you know. But get back to the funny that I know y'all can bring, which I know they can. And can't wait to see another episode.
I personally love the montage. I think it was brilliant. I like stuff like that where, like, it's like, dang, reset, dang, reset. Because that's something that, like, as a person who can't do shit like that, wishes I could do stuff like that. But I absolutely loved how annoyed they all were when Guillermo did suggest, like, why don't you just convince him to let him in? She was like, we're already deep. We gotta commit. We gotta get him to believe it. Because, like, the brain melting thing. Or what do they call it? I think egg scramble brain or something like that. But ultimately, they still scrambled his brain because they switched up the story too many times. Oh. Excuse me, sorry. But that was, I thought that the montage was really, really good. I agree. I think the Nandor face thing wasn't funny, as in, like, made you laugh. But I liked any time they incorporate the Jinn, because the Jinn is, like, one of my favorite things they've introduced in the show. So excited to see how that continues to progress this season. We're at the halfway mark, so, like, curious to see how the rest of the season develops. Excuse me, and excited now, knowing where we are, that we get to watch the rest of the season without, like, a huge break between the episodes. So I thought it was a great, like I said, I like the montage. I like when they use their powers. I like how they navigate the space being not humans and trying to be humans. Yeah. So all of that always works for me. But definitely looking forward to the next episode.
Yep. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for What We Do in the Shadows, Season 4, Episode 5. And until next time.